The greater monster, the greater the hero. What if I told you the struggles you face aren't just obstacles? They're your greatest asset. The bigger the monster, the stronger the hero it forges. But here's the twist. What if those monsters only exist because we choose to call them that? What if, instead of seeing them as the enemy, we saw them as catalysts for transformation, waiting for us to rise above? Today, we're diving into the surprising truth about trauma, meaning, and how to take control of the narrative shaping your life. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see your challenges in a way you never thought possible. The gift of chaos, order's greatest ally. Let's talk about chaos. Most people hear the word and immediately associate it with destruction, disorder, or disaster. But what if I told you that chaos isn't your enemy? In fact, it might be the most essential ingredient for growth. Here's the paradox. Without chaos, there's no order. Think about the universe itself. Look at the stars scattered across the night sky. Each star's light comes from a process of creation so chaotic it defies comprehension. The collision of cosmic gases, unimaginable pressure, and nuclear fusion. It's violent and wild, but it births light that guides travelers and inspires dreamers. And closer to home, think of a forest fire. At first glance, it's devastation. But beneath the ashes, seeds are germinating. Life is preparing to rise stronger than before. Chaos clears the way for growth and renewal. And the same is true in your life. The moments of chaos, the breakups, the failures, the unexpected curveballs, are the moments that carry the seeds of transformation. Chaos isn't destruction, it's a clearing. It's the fertile ground where new possibilities take root. But here's the catch. We fight chaos. We resist it because it's uncomfortable, uncertain, and messy. But what if, instead of resisting, we leaned in? What if we trusted that chaos wasn't here to destroy us, but to evolve us? What if we saw chaos as a part of nature's grand cycle, a necessary force pushing us into new levels of understanding? It's like the metamorphosis of a butterfly. The caterpillar is destroyed within its cocoon, but it's that very destruction that creates the potential for the butterfly. Chaos is not a disruption, it's a reshaping of everything that isn't meant to stay the same. So, next time chaos knocks on your door, maybe don't slam it shut. Maybe welcome it and let it transform you. Reframing the struggle, turning monsters into mentors. Imagine this. Life is like a game. We're all dealt a unique hand of some gut of cards, some good, some bad, some downright unfair. But what if the value of those cards isn't fixed? What if the bad cards are the very ones that teach you how to win? Let me tell you a story. In the 1600s, a samurai named Miyamoto Musashi walked into a duel with nothing but a wooden sword. His opponent, armed with steel, laughed at him. But Musashi didn't need the perfect weapon. He used his skill and his mind to turn the disadvantage into victory. What Musashi understood was this: strength isn't just about what you have, it's about how you use what you've been given. Musashi faced an obstacle that seemed impossible, but he transformed it into an opportunity. And like him, we have the power to redefine what our challenges mean. Trauma, loss, setbacks, these aren't punishments, they're training grounds. And the more we embrace that idea, the more unstoppable we become. This is how you reframe your struggles. Instead of seeing them as burdens, you view them as the ultimate test, tests that reveal your strength, intelligence, resilience, and creativity. Every monster you face is a lesson, a mentor, guiding you through the hardest lessons of life. The challenges you think you cannot overcome, they are the stepping stones to a version of you that's stronger, smarter, and more capable than you've ever imagined. So embrace your monsters. Let them shape you, refine you, and ultimately help you become the hero of your own story. Hold on. Before we dive deeper, let's take a quick pause. If this is resonating with you, hit that like button and subscribe. Why? Because together, we're building a community that sees the world differently, where challenges are opportunities and monsters are mentors. Okay, let's get back to it. The casino of life, what truly matters. Picture this. Life is a massive casino. You get one token to play, and we're dealt a hand. You win some chips, you lose some. But here's the catch. When your game is over, the chips go back to the house. They weren't yours to begin with. It's easy to get caught up in accumulating chips, money, status, possessions. Society feeds us this idea that success is about how much we accumulate, how many trophies we collect, or how famous we become. But here's the truth. The only thing that matters is how you play the game. The meaning we assign to our experiences, the relationships we build, the skills we develop, that's what stays with us. And those intangible things, they're yours to keep forever. So let's redefine what it means to be rich. Being rich isn't about your bank account. It's about the richness of your character, the depth of your relationships, and the wisdom you acquire along the way. These are the things that matter most, and they are what remain long after the chips have been returned to the house. Questioning Beliefs, the Key to Freedom. Quotes is from Orson Scott Card. We question all of our beliefs, except for the ones we truly believe, and those we never think to question. Let that sink in. How many beliefs are you living by that you've never questioned? The stories we tell ourselves shape our reality. Maybe you were taught that failure is shameful, or that to be loved, you have to be perfect. Maybe you've been taught to believe that the world is unforgiving, or that happiness comes from external sources. But what if these beliefs aren't true? What if they're simply stories that we've inherited from others and we have the power to change them? For example, consider the belief that if I don't mourn deeply, I didn't love them enough. This is a belief rooted in societal expectations, but in reality, grief can look different for everyone. There's no right way to feel or express sorrow. You have the freedom to redefine how you grieve, how you celebrate love, and how you move forward. When you let go of the need to label every experience as good or bad, traumatic or normal, you free yourself. You stop being a victim of the narrative and start being the author of it. The stories you tell yourself have the power to shape your world, but you can rewrite them. Don't let someone else's story dictate yours. Your story, your power. So here's the big takeaway. Life isn't about what happens to you. It's about the meaning you create. The greater the monster, the greater the hero. And guess what? You're the hero of your story. The challenges you face, they're not the end. They're the beginning of something extraordinary. Every setback, every moment of chaos, every difficult person or event you encounter is a brushstroke on the masterpiece of your life. They are the raw material for your transformation. You are the artist. You are the creator. Now it's your turn. How will you choose to see your monsters? Will you face them head on, transform them into teachers, and emerge victorious? Let us know in the comments below. And if this video shifted your perspective, share it with someone who needs to hear this. Don't forget to subscribe because this is just the start of something bigger.